Hi, my name is Jake. I'm from Annapolis, Maryland. I'm 31 years old. I've been wearing Eversense now for 3 years. So I was diagnosed with diabetes almost 30 years ago. I don't remember a day of my life without diabetes. So I've been wearing Eversense for almost 3 years. It took me a while to even warm up to CGM. Being type 1 at a young age, pricking myself 6, 8, 10 times a day, that was second nature to me. But then as I got older in my 20s, realized, all right, I ought to give this a chance. I'm so glad I did. To me, what sets the Eversense apart and what makes me really feel like I couldn't live without it, it's the peace of mind and the confidence it gives you. The reliability, the accuracy is phenomenal. It really reduces the burden, whether that be the time constraints, the mental burden. And for the longest time, I wanted nothing to do with diabetes. I did a great job at anything extracurricular, going to walks, going to camps. I always pushed back every time my parents would encourage me to get out in the community and do things like that. There was one camp in particular, Chris Dudley basketball camp outside of Portland, Oregon, that my dad always wanted me to go to, and I always fought him on it. Chris was the first type 1 to ever play in the NBA, so I finally gave it a chance at 13 years old, and I'm so glad I did. It totally rocked my world, really. It was such an amazing experience. So ever since then, we've talked about starting our own here on the East Coast. So last year, my family and I founded Camp Brew, our own basketball camp for kids with type 1, and so excited for year 2 to build on the positive momentum. The comfort level with Eversense is amazing. I think that might be one of the more underrated features. I know with my previous CGMs, if you hugged somebody, you slept on it, I did a push-up or a pull-up, you would notice it being there. The Eversense, I truly, and I mean this wholeheartedly, I have no idea it's on my body. I could sleep on it, toss and turn, exercise, no idea it's there. For me, the biggest factor is the freedom and flexibility with the removable transmitter. I could take this on and off, so that peace of mind, that confidence, knowing that if it gets bumped off, it's not the end of the world. I can just put it right back on. Things like that, those questions are eliminated from my brain, and just having that confidence in my day-to-day allows me to be more present and mindful in the moment with whatever that might be. We've come such a long way since then, 30 years ago, and I know myself, my family, my friends who remember my life and have plenty of stories to share before CGM, we're all grateful, super grateful.